types of challenges did these films present to you?
Well, I was doing in the first film, Hercules Conquers Atlantis. Ettore Manni, who was my sidekick.
You think you never acted?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
he was drugged by the villainous queen, and he attacked me with a sword. No, it was a hatchet. A hatchet, that's right. And to defend myself, I picked up one of these tripods with a bowl at the top and the flame, and it took the flame out. Protected myself by parrying off his blows with the hatchet. He would hit this tripod that I was holding, and the head would fall off. And each time the head would fall, by the way, it was a rubber head.
Yeah, of course.
And each time it snapped off, it would hit me on the chest.
Oh.
I went through 3 of these, and then somebody brought out another one. They ran out of the rubber head at once, and somebody brought out the real hatchet, and I said, hey, we've already done 3, the head's broken off. So this one is not going to bounce off me, this one's going to go through me. That was the one experience. Another time I was filming, I don't know what film it was, and this guy was in a cloak and he was coming up a ramp that I couldn't see because I was on bushes the other side of the ramp. And a guy weighed about 200 pounds, very athletic guy, dived off the ramp over the trees, and I was supposed to catch him. Well, that's okay if you're a professional circus actor or whatever. And this guy came over, a 200-pound guy. Fortunately, I caught him, and it went well. But you know, eventually they started to think I was Hercules. They ran away with the idea, well, this guy's Hercules. You know, I mean, I would do fight scenes, and I would pick guys up overhead and throw them, and they got carried away with it. Then they asked me one day if I would pose, and I posed for the lat spread on the wall. And of course, this is knowing how to control muscles. And the guy said, "Do you weigh more when you do that than when you're standing normal?" And I said, "No, you weigh exactly the same, just knowing how to control your muscles, your shoulders, your latissimus." And that was quite intriguing, but all in all, it was a great experience. One interesting feature they had at Cinecittà, they had a most exclusive 5 or even 10-star restaurant. Outside the grounds, they had a trattoria run by 3 fat, charming old ladies, ducks around the head, and these floral dresses. And everybody would go there. I mean, people across, there was a movie house, there was another film studio across the way. And the 5-star restaurant was barely, if ever, used. I think the only time I remember using it was when Piazzi, the producer, came and wanted to have lunch with Kota Barbie and Ettore and